Hey everyone, hope you guys have had a great start to your week. We are halfway through class, so yay! Keep it up. I just want to give you kind of a quick update on what's been going on in my life. I am now working for a pediatric hospital where I provide outreach athletic training services to a local high school. In the next few weeks, I will be working as a physician extender alongside my team physician, so that's kind of excited about that. I wanted to take a few minutes of your guys' time to share with you about some of the stuff I have learned and observed over the past few weeks. Chapter 4 discusses the emotional response to an injury. We all have witnessed athletes' different reactions to an injury. Some become angry and depressed, where others are secretly happy they get out of whatever sport they are playing at the time. A few years ago, one of my athletes fractured his lateral malleolus while running in the 200 meter in a track invitational. Initially, he didn't really understand what was going on. He just figured he had some ankle pain. Throughout the weekend, it progressively got worse. Monday morning, he had an x-ray performed and realized he did fracture and had to have surgery. Kind of once he realized the extent of his injury, he became very concerned about whether or not he would be able to participate in his senior year of football and in track. I tried to assure him at the time that he would be able to return and he would have the senior season that he would hope for. He was very diligent about his rehab over the summer and was able to start conditioning with the football team, doing 7-on-7s, things like that. Unfortunately, right before the first game, he had another setback and had additional surgery. With continued rehab, he was able to finish out not only his senior year of football, but also participate in track and make it all the way to regionals. Throughout the whole time, he would try to stay positive. He would be very involved in practices, whether it was track or football. He kind of took on the coaching role with his teammates. He would encourage them to become better. He would work with the running backs or kind of encourage his linemen to block for our quarterback at the time. What also I think helped him through the rehab process was he is an avid lifter, so he was able to continue lifting and also kind of outlifted half of the football team, so that kind of gave him some camaraderie with his teammates. When I do have an injured athlete, I try to create a positive rehab environment for them. I have them perform some of the exercises alongside practice where we'll be doing crunches, lunges, whatever, kind of in the vicinity of practice so they can still feel a part of the team. If another teammate becomes injured, I do have them do some of the same rehab exercises, kind of create a little competition among them so that keeps them motivated to continue with the rehab and want to get better and return back to the team. I also try to make them an active participant of their rehab, whether it's having them come up with a certain exercise they think they can do or add in some type of fun sport-specific drill that they can attempt to do. I also try to take their mind off of their current situation, whether that is talking about what's going on in school, what are their plans after graduation, kind of things like that. It kind of takes the stressfulness out of rehab and kind of keeps their attention to the rehab as well. I also kind of try to get them to think about their life outside of sports. Many of them can't really see past the next day. They have trouble realizing their potential outside of sports. So we try to come up with different ways to develop their future, where it's encouraging them to work in a career alongside sports, develop another passion, whether it's writing or taking a photography class, something that gets their mind thinking outside of sports, and that kind of eases their stress level as well. I also try to get my seniors not to stress over the application process of applying to college, stuff like that, trying to make their lives as easy as possible, as stressful as a teenager's life can be. I hope this video kind of helps you guys with your practice. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and hope to see you guys soon.